Michigan State's been known for their defense in the past, but the offense seems to have made great strides this year, putting up big numbers. How much better are they this year, and how big of a challenge are they for your defense?
Well, they're a very good offense. They've done a great job, first and foremost, running the football. They've got some playmakers at wide receiver. They've got a very, very good tight end. They've got a good offensive line. They've done a good job. And it's going to be a very, very good offense to go against. And, I think they've done a very good job on offense.
Where have you seen Connor Cook improve? What are your impressions of him?
Well, Connor, he's a very good quarterback. I think the biggest place you've seen him improve is he doesn't get sacked. He seems like he gets the ball out quick. He seems like he knows where to go with it. And I think his maturity, his year to year, I think he's a better quarterback. I think he's a very, very good quarterback.
Greg, I didn't look up the stat, but you have one of the best run defenses in the Big Ten and average-wise in the country. Is that something you guys can hang your hat on? Langford's rushed for like 400 yards for the past 4 weeks. Is that something that you guys are?
No, we don't. And one thing I think, if you've known me since I've been here, and this has been the way I've been brought up, coaching with Coach Mulder and Coach Carr and the guys that I've been fortunate enough, John Harbaugh, the guys I've been fortunate enough to be with, I've never been a stat guy. There's only one stat that matters to me, and that's whether you win or lose. And you can look at stats and say, boy, you've done a great job against the run. What have you done, against the pass? There's only one statistic that really, really ever matters, and that's points given up. That's all that matters. That's the only one that anybody, and if it's not 0, it's not good enough, because your job is to do whatever you have to do on defense, if you want to be a great defense, to win the football game. And that's really what you got to judge your defense on.
Greg, Brady, was it just in your mind that had he participated in that game last year would bother the hell out of him, how the team played? Do you detect a different mindset among the guys who played in that game last year?
Well, it's an in-state rival. It's an in-state rival, and that's the biggest thing. I think that you have to be up for that game. Our defense, and I'll just speak for our defense, is they come out every day to work. They come out every day to get better. Their attitude has been tremendous. They've played with toughness. They've played with aggressiveness. They are working to improve every single game. And this is the next one. And this is the next one they judge us on. And that's a big one. It's a big one. Why? Because we're both from the state of Michigan. That's why. And they're the defending Big Ten champions. Okay, so it's our job now to see how good we are and to play Michigan defense. And that's really what I think our kids come out every day to do.
Greg, does playing against an in-state rival and the previous Big Ten champion give you guys a chance to sort of erase some of the bad things that have happened in the past couple months that were against this team?
Yeah, I don't look at that. I don't look at that. The question's been asked before. Okay, what about that last week? I'm going to tell you what, we'll make the corrections that we did wrong in the game previous and move on. And it's only, and always has been, about the next game. It's about what you do next. What do you do now? Us worrying about if we didn't hold the team to 0 points or if we gave up a big pass, that has to be corrected and then move on. And then move on and get better. And that's been our mindset, and that's what our kids are trying to do every day. And that's what we as coaches are trying to do, to make sure that that's what they do.
Brady said during a bye week, some coaches tinker a little too much, some need to sort of revamp things. In what camp was your defense during this bye week of needing to switch things up for South Sky?
Well, we were looking closely at what we had done so far this year, what our scheme was, what improvement. We self-scout ourselves. And so we look at anything we can do to try to improve it. One thing I've always found you have to be careful of in an open date is you become a mad professor, and all of a sudden you bring out about 18 different defenses And you know them because you've had time to look at them, but your kids that are running them have been in class or doing whatever they're doing, and they can't run them. So you got to be careful of that. But we use this week. I think we use this as much as any off week I've ever been around to try to improve this defense and to do whatever we can to get better. And I think our coaches did a great job of that. And our kids did too, the way they practiced.